Hey everybody, this is Steve here with Air Studio, and we're taking you on a tour of D&H campus again. I love doing this. Every couple of months we do this for the different seasons and different events that D&H holds. So right now, if you can't already tell from my trusty cameraman and co-worker Brent, we are in autumn, and D&H is holding a Oktoberfest festival. So we're going to drive through and show you what all we got. So some of you may remember from a couple of events ago, we had these big squids that we were using as waymarkers. Now this year, the waymarkers, and you can see one over there on the left, Brent, and one over here on the right, are leaves with some autumnal colors here. And Brent and I are very proud of these because we just spent the afternoon pounding these into the ground there to mark the way for everybody coming to D&H. So the first stop here you can see is the pumpkin carving, and D&H is going to be handing out these pumpkins that are in these carts here. And as you can see, they dropped off some hay bales, which are also very good for the season, very cool to their employees, which are also their owners. And for our part, we put up these pumpkin themed balloons with some bats and cats and all kinds of things to ring in the season, and some neon orange and purple twists. So that's the first station for the Oktoberfest. Now I'm going to come around here. We'll see a couple more of our waymarkers. So for you D&H folks, this will be out long after this, but all you got to do is follow the waymarkers like we always do. And then we come to our second station, which of course October is also famously and importantly Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So our great artists did this huge pink breast cancer ribbon in multiple colors of pink, and with a couple of hope balloons and some other details on there. And that's just beautiful. And Brent and I are also very proud of this because we had to put it back up to keep it from blowing in the wind. It's a little bit windy today, not too bad. And we have some employees, so we'll try not to get them on video, but if they did, sorry guys. Station 3 is the caramel apple station. We're very proud of this. So this is our ring that we've been talking about a couple of times here. I know I've talked about it on the blog and maybe even in videos. So that's actually our ring device, and this is the sort of thing that we can do with it. So obviously we use the red balloons to make it into an apple shape, and again with the hay bales there helping to hold it down, and just some accents to make it look like an apple. And I try and convince some of our artists to get some pink twisties and have some worms coming out of it, but of course that wasn't quite the effect D&H was going for. So let's continue around this way. Here's a couple more of our waymarkers pointing us in the right direction. So again, you should be very, very clear where you're going here when you're coming through here if you're one of the employees or family members of our client D&H. Here's a couple more of the waymarkers pointing us up to the next station, which I know Brent's very happy about this. He's probably reeling himself in. So this is our pumpkin pie station. And so here you can see this is primarily a latex pillar, but then we have a couple of mylar pumpkin pies, which you can actually get for the season, and of course the orange accents on it. And the pies are coming from Pennsylvania Bakery, which is another great local business here in Central PA. And can you get a picture of those, or can you get a video of those cake boxes there, Brent? So imagine that. Now, Pennsylvania Bakery is very famous around here, and kind of like famously delicious. So for D&H to be giving those out to their employees, that's great. That almost makes me wish I worked here, but then I wouldn't get to work for Air Studio. So we'll come up here, a couple more waymarkers, and again, Brent and I put all of these in, so we're very proud of the work that we did there. And we come up on Station 5 here, which is a blast from the past. Not even a couple of weeks ago, we were down at Hershey Park. And so here we have some tickets to Hershey Park. Isn't that a great thing to give away to your employees? So we made, this is Hershey Park in the dark, which is, kind of a more autumnal thing that they do. And here we have a moon in one of our circular frames. So this is a half circle frame. And the moon is accented with, again, some mylar bats, some mylar spiders, and some boos and that kind of thing. So this is all the sort of thing we can do. When you come to us and you say we want a moon, you're not just going to get a moon, you're going to get a whole seasonal or event themed piece. So moving on, we have a couple more waymarkers here. And then another big thing that comes with fall is, of course, kids go back to school when it's not pandemic time, but even so, fall sports. Everybody likes to have some athletics along with their academia. So here are you able to get a good beat on that, or am I blocking you? Okay.
Just up a little bit further.
All right. Pull up a little further. How's that? Okay.
Go.
All right. So here we have our fall sports theme, where I believe they're going to be giving away footballs and basketballs. Or no, I'm sorry. They're giving away footballs and soccer balls, which is why we put soccer balls and footballs on our piece here. I guess, and the referee. So obviously we didn't do that referee by hand. That was a Mylar. Same with the footballs and soccer balls. But of course we put this whole piece together with latex, and again holding it down with the hay bales. So it's all very of a piece of that, feel like you're hopping on and going on a hayride kind of thing here at D&H. So then we come down here, and because there's a little bit of a dead area here, this is one of the particular reasons why we like to have the waymarkers here. So you get here and you're like, oh, what's going on? I don't know. Okay, there's some signs. Oh, there's some of the helpful Air Studio waymarkers again that Brent and Steve put in. Leading me down this way. Okay, so you follow the waymarkers, and this is the kind of thing that we can do for you. So we're actually going to go wrong way Peach Fuzz here and go the wrong way down a one-way street, but it's a parking lot, so we can do whatever we want with it. And then this is the way that they're pointing us here. So we come wrong way down a one-way street, but that's all right because we marked it with our way markers. And what would Oktoberfest be without beer, of course? And with Yuengling being a local brewery to Pennsylvania, and Hershey's being a local chocolatier, I know that at some point they came together and developed this Yuengling chocolate beer flavor. So, in honor of that, we created this piece, which is chocolate with a couple of Mylar beers on it. And coming up here, we're almost towards the end. Here, of course, is the famous chocolate and vanilla milkshakes. We made ours chocolate with whipped cream cover there. Oh, they're putting a thing in front of it now. So there's our milkshake. And of course you can get real milkshakes here from the farm show. And then our final stop up here is going to be the pièce de résistance, which is our arch for the exit way here. And there you go, another successful D&H event. And we hope that everybody, all the employees and family members and everybody enjoyed it. And we certainly enjoyed putting it up. And we'll see you guys next time on the blog.